Hello, my lovely friends, and welcome to my studio. I have stuffed up. No, that's not actually true. Just my current artwork is not working out the way that I envisaged it in my head. And so I thought I'd make this YouTube video to take you through my thought processes and also to encourage you to embrace your mistakes or embrace your risks that didn't quite turn out. Art is not all a linear A to B. You know, you have the idea, you produce the artwork, and then it's amazing. I mean, in a perfect world, that's how it is. And to be fair, most of the time, that's how it is for me. I envisage what I want in my head, and then I execute it. But sometimes when you're out of your comfort zone, which is something that I've been doing quite a lot lately, you have an idea that isn't really in line with everything else that you do, and then when you do try and execute it, hey, sometimes that idea works out and you go, wow, wish I'd done that ages ago. But then sometimes it doesn't quite work out, but it can also lead to other things. So that's what I'm going to take you through today, and we'll, hopefully this encourages you to embrace your failures and also to realize there's no such thing as failure, especially if you're an artist. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the current state of this tapestry, and I understand that looking at it now, you probably don't know why I'm saying how terrible it is, but when you're an artist, you don't really have to explain to other people about what you feel is working or isn't working. It's a completely internal process. So just believe me when I say this is not working, I'm not feeling it, and I'm going to unpull the whole thing and do something else. So I am going to tell you this was my original idea, and I'm still actually going to be doing a tapestry based on this. So when I was diagnosed with autism, my partner Anita sent me a meme that had a cake with "Congrats on your autism" on it, and she actually made me a cake as well, which I'm going to put up here as well. And I thought that I would weave this cake. Now I know I don't normally use colour, but I really wanted to use colour in this one, a very subtle colour. So what I was planning on doing was using my normal monochromatic palette, but adding like one strand of a colour. And look, I guess it is technically working out, but I'm just not feeling it. And you know what? I'm not going to do this whole tapestry in a kind of a half-hearted way. So that's why I'm making the decision to stop it right here, because even though I've done a lot of work on it, I don't want to get any further up and still hate it. And as I said to you earlier, it's not about what other people think. It's not about what other people's perception of your artwork is. It's about how you feel in here about your own artwork. And if you're not feeling it, then it's not working, and you don't need to justify it to anyone. And I guess that's the reason why I'm making this video, because outside sources have said, oh, it looks really good, you're really pushing yourself and it's great. But me, I haven't enjoyed working on this tapestry for the last couple of weeks I've been in here in my external studio, and normally this is my absolute fun place to be, but I haven't been having fun, and it's because of this tapestry. So that's why I'm going to be unpulling it. The other thing I wanted to talk about was when I made the decision to unpull this tapestry, I had a dream about another way that I could produce an artwork about this particular idea, this celebration, the congrats on your autism. And in the dream, it was nothing like any of the work that you can see behind me. It was using the ink loom. So as you saw in this video, and I'll leave it up above, I bought an ink loom just to have a play. I actually intended to make products with it, not to make artworks, but I had a dream, and I can't explain to you right now. Maybe in the next video when I've made a few things, I can explain to you what I'm working on. But basically, I'm going to be using fabric. Is it fabric? I don't know. Things, bands, woven on the inkle loom to make an artwork about my diagnosis. And I don't know whether it's just going to be a one-off that might work out, might not work out. But I get ideas for artworks in dreams quite often. I assume it's my subconscious just, you know, getting me in a relaxed state and telling me what I can do. So I'll explain that in another video. So I'm not abandoning this idea. I'm just going to be doing it differently. And the reason that I wanted to make this video and talk about this whole process is because sometimes giving up one idea can lead to another one. And I want you to listen to your subconscious. I want you to pay attention to your dreams. Or if you meditate, I meditate and sometimes they come in meditation. Pay attention, write them down. You don't have to do these ideas straight away, but I think sometimes your subconscious wants to communicate with you and we're not always listening. Sometimes I'll sit there with my pen and paper and go, right, what am I doing next? But sometimes your subconscious wants to tell you in a different way. And that's what happened with me. And I think deciding to unpull this tapestry, yes, it was a difficult decision because I put so many hours into it already. Yes, I felt a bit like a failure. I felt like, oh, I had this idea and it didn't work out. But after making that decision to come in today and unpull it, and after getting another idea of how I can make an artwork about this particular topic, now I feel better in here and I feel more like I can go and make something that I love. And that's the reason I did this video, just so that if you are in the same space as me, that you will feel encouraged that your first idea isn't always your best idea, and that's okay. So go forth and make what you want, make out of your heart, rather than thinking I should push through with this because I've already started. There's no point doing that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. I appreciate you so very much. I actually have over 3,000 subscribers now to this channel, which is wild, and I thank every single one of you. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, oh, please, please, please just hit the little subscribe button and also like this video if you want to see more of this kind of content. But I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye bye.